Hello. Hola, buenos días. Hi. Just wanted to be comfortable, so that's why I'm doing this here. Um, what time is it now? It's about to be 3 o'clock. It's 14, so that means it's 2. Uh, Why do I always get on here? I'm like, anyway, de-AIifying your life. Now, I just heard this on, I think their channel is called The Simple Environmentalist, if I'm not mistaken. And they were basically just saying, like, to DAIify your life, because they were talking about Ecosia. Put a pin on that. Ecosia browser, how it might not, how they are involved, like they do like AI basically, but they are at the same time one of the greenest browsers to use. But anyway, talking about Ecosia and about DAIifying your life, and they're like, well, you would have to have a flip phone. Check. You would have to have, but you'd have to be reading books and like listening to CD. I'm like, check. So it was just so funny because like that kind of like dawned on me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize I was leading an AI light in a de-AIified life. Like, that's so funny. And it's crazy how this just came to my mind, the generational difference in usage with AI. Because my mom, and I know a lot of us, like people in my age group, my generation, can definitely relate that our parents, especially those Gen Xers, are kind of, this is their Achilles heel. Like, they now have someone to talk to. I want to not to say that they were lonely, but some people are and were. And now it's just this like, I mean, I get it. I see why it is so addicting, but at the same time, like, stop. It's AI. Um, it just don't feel right when I use it. Something feels fucking off. It's not like I literally feel bad whenever I type something in there, and it's gotten this really. Because at first I was like, oh wow, this is really cool, but I feel like that period lasted so short. It was like a month, and I was like, wait. So it's just funny now that it's like now the habits that I have, the behaviors that I am now enforcing like in myself is now like a DAI life. Like, these terms are crazy. It's crazy that we're getting to this point. Like, this used to just be norm. This used to just and let me tell you, I have a better. I don't know if this is the right. You know what? There's no right or wrong. I have a better sense and like I feel like a more imaginative mind. Like, I can see clearly when I close my eyes and I need to envision an idea or something, with the elimination of really like using my phone as the iPhone as the daily driver, because although I do carry it around, that is for, again, banking apps, traveling, transport apps. Like, there are just certain things that's like you need to have the phone. The thing is, that old iPhone does not have a number. It is reliant and dependent on the flip phone's hotspot. So it's like, and that's not on all the time. That shit suck my battery. Like, no. So it's just stays. But, and I also maps. Sorry, I'm a map freak. Like, I literally, that's like one thing where I literally I don't feel bad. Like, I should not feel bad. Sorry, I love maps. Like, just imagine if people who back then, all these amazing cartographers and all these amazing like maps that we see today, like all these people who drew these maps out, imagine if they had the ability to see what Google Earth is like, and like Google Maps, Apple Maps, again, like just any map really, where they can see it in 3D. Like, sorry, I'm using that. Like, that's not something to take lightly. Okay, now we're gonna get kind of dark. Now we're gonna get kind of dark here. gonna get dark. Dark. Sorry. We're gonna talk about my. It's this unshaking feeling that I always have with anywhere I am. And I feel like it can be translated into a lot of aspects of my life that I can feel this way. But I do have an abandonment issue, and I have a feeling that, like, just an underlying feeling that everything around me can be taken away at any moment. Like, it can all just, like whether that be physically everything, like materialistically everything, or relationship wise, or who I am, what I am, like my, let's say, physical appearance, my mental, but like I just have this thing where it's like it can all go, and it kind of just scares me. Sometimes it just puts me in like a like trance almost, and like I've never had like real therapy. Can I be honest? Can I be honest here? I haven't had like real therapy ever, but I've taught myself. I'm telling you, breathing exercises, those work. Those work. It's just something to make my head a little bit lighter, where I'm like, it's fine. I, but not always like that. Like it's seriously, like it does just help me like concentrate, and just realize that it's like everything's temporary, everything's a cycle. But then when I say like is it, everything is temporary, it's like when I say that I try to not feed into the abandonment thing of everything is temporary in the sense that it'll all be taken away. Everything's temporary more in the sense of seasonal things, like emotions, you could say, right? Like you're not your emotions. Oh my gosh, I was literally talking about this. I was literally talking about this with a few people now that I've been calling some of my friends, where it is so interesting how in language we, like, words are powerful, and how language can interpret a sentence so differently. And like in Spanish, there's soy y estoy. Soy is what you are, like you're being, like something that doesn't change. But estoy is fleeting. Like that's not, it's not something that is inherently you. Like estoy triste, I'm sad. But see, I'll notice in English it's I am sad. What else are you? I am tall. You know what I mean? Like there's no separation of I am tall and I am sad in the describing and relating to the word or the emotion or the adjective of whoever you're talking about. Does this make sense? You're saying I am tall, I am brown haired, I like I am brown, I have brown hair. Um in Spanish, it's there's a distinction. There's a distinction between estoy and soy, and in conversation, you you know that. So I feel like that does, not to say that Spanish people don't need therapy, they definitely do, but I definitely see how some things are not out, so are not as internalized. Like words have power. So when you say I am sad, I am mad, I am, yeah, like you, I feel like in English you internalize it and you actually become the anger, become the sadness when you're not. Like you're not that. So it's just interesting how in language can do that. Um oh, but back to when I was talking about the abandonment. Yeah, but is it abandonment? Like, is it the things leaving me? Like, is it been taken by force? I feel like it's like, I feel like a little bit of everything with that. That's kind of just like a fear in general. Like, I feel like sometimes I have dreams where I'm like, everything went the worst way possible. And then I wake up and I'm like, like, what? Like, okay, I guess I know what not to do now. Like, I've had dreams where I don't fucking know. I just ended up in places where I'm not supposed to be. I'm like, what? I needed to record. I was just like running around in my head. I went on like a little date yesterday with that guy I saw at the parade. Turns out he did see me. Oh, that got so close to my mouth. Turns out he did see me and remembered what I was wearing, which is so funny. I don't even want to show what I was wearing. But he we went on a date, kind of, I guess, but also kind of just like a getting to know about a date because I took him out to this one place because I like told him about it. And like in my logic, it's like if you tell the person the place, then like you're paying, right? Unless it's like, come on, guys, it's split like it's $200. No, like for me, like, it's either like get the next one, or if it's a big bill, it's like come on, divide by two. But it was really fun. It was really fun. He, I hope I left a good impression. I don't know. Sometimes I feel so awkward and out of place just with anyone, but then apparently, like, it doesn't show. Because I asked my sister because we met these girls, um, a Filipina and this other girl, this American from Arkansas. The Filipina moved to Arkansas, but they both went to Granada together. They were super cute, so nice. Hi guys. um, and what's it called? I felt like I was like kind of awkward. Like I just feel like sometimes I'm like, oh, like what am I even saying? And um, I asked my little sister, and she was like, "You seem like fine. Like you seem like sure in yourself, basically." And I was like, "Oh, good to know. I can keep it down on lock." Sometimes I feel like my eyes show it. They're kind of like, okay. I think that's all I wanted to say. I think that's all I wanted to share and say. Oh, actually, last thing, I found this. A first Cinderella.